Hello, joiners. I gotta mess with my mic a bit. There we go. How's everyone doing? We're just jumping straight in because I just got back from dropping my SO over to a party. I grabbed a Mackie D's on the way back. I know I shouldn't, but it is what it is. Can you hear me okay? Thank you, Cat, for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I just jumped straight in. No starting soon screen. Straight in. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone enjoyed Cat stream. I've been kind of dipping in and out because I've been kind of tied up here with stuff. I'm going to try a couple of routes here just to see what happens, but I might dip if they're not looking very good. Thank you, Cat. Hope you enjoyed doing your stream. Did you get any materials off the Gorgons in the end? I didn't see. That's a shame. Better luck next time. Right, we have very limited peds, so we'll see how these go. But we might be just kind of doing small stuff. I might do my ARC dailies. See what's up with that. Always out in the hope of getting some pristines somewhere. Happy hide hunting. Have to forgive me because I'm scoffing my dinner at the same time as starting the stream, but it took me ages to get back, and the police had shut the road off for some reason. Okay. We'll try one more, and if it's not globling, then I think it's time to call it a day on these. Hey Yoshi, how you doing? Anyone had any good luck? I know it's slim pickings right now. I don't know what they're playing at, but well, I suppose someone's winning. 15k Lupina Gen 5. I mean, that's quite something. What else have we got here? 8k Ironstone. Mining's been looking really light lately. 14k Shrap for Stewie Griffin. That's my sock mate, Tarded. Selling trucker hat, 5k. Not bad. He got a 2.4 there as well, but hours apart, so pretty sure he's lost more than that doing those runs, but there you go. It is what it is. You're good, glad to hear it. Oh, whoops. I had the wrong scene on. Whoops. Oh, no. Right. I'll do this one, and then that's it, I think. A bit of a slow day. Got up late. Didn't do an awful lot. Made some coffee. Popped to the store. What else? Oh yeah, I had to wonder web my SO's trousers, pants. She'd never even heard of the stuff. Didn't know what it was or how to do it, so I ended up doing it. And then drop her off at a Christmas party. So yeah, pretty light day. It looks like Pigtails has sold the U80. Right. I'm out. 4 of those and no globals. I think I'll give it a miss. Okay. Head over this way. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Right, what am I going to do now? Pop over to I could have flown over to Tan's from here, right? Oh no, it's the other end. It's the other end. Right, let's chop in this loot. This is I'm going to keep that for a minute because actually I can click some stuff with that. Maybe. Was it click or was it? Oh god, I can't remember what it was for now. 95 ped. Wow. How? Oof. That's really... Okay, that's really taken me for a lot, that. Oh, I've got 30 odd there, right, okay. Right, what was it that used this stuff that I needed to click? Oh, yes. Ozpin Matrix, right. That's the one. I need to click one of these. Or make one. Just need to craft one, right? Wait, Ozpin... Oh, that's Ozpin Matrix. Okay, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Ozpin Filter. No, I can't click that one yet. Hey, Gogster, how you doing? No, there was something else I needed to click. Was it base? Yes, it was base. This was the one. Okay. Let's do... I don't want to use more than I've got here, because I've got stacks in boxes and I don't want to dip into them because they're for upgrades and things, right? So I don't want it to use those. 4178 divided by 28 gives us 149. So I can't, yeah, I can't use all of that. 34. It's 1-to-1, right? So 3476 divided by 28 gives us 120, over 124 clicks, but we don't want to do any more than the 124. How many of these do I need to do? 100. So let's just do the 100 then. Wait, 100 attempts. Yeah, 100 attempts. So let's just do that quick. Quick. 100 clicks quick. I'll try and scoff the rest of my dinner. So has there been any news? I've been kind of distracted with work a lot lately, so like I dip in, but I don't necessarily see a lot of what's going on. Does that make you a bat then? But yeah, essentially this game has been very, very rough lately. Like everything I do results in significant losses. I can't even cycle on weak Penellium without losing my ass. It's ridiculous. So look at this blueprint actually. What's my QR doesn't look. The one's level 0, 0 to 5. Why does it look? That doesn't look full though. I guess it's just the QR, missing the QR. They always give out. Well, I think it depends on your account, really. What am I doing here? Ospin Matrix. There we go. I've got a stack of those. I need those for something else. I can't even remember what. Are we talking about looting or are we talking about something else here? Because they give good sweat. Where are we at? 60 attempts so far, so another 40 to go. We got the old school music playing. I daren't play anything else at the moment because it seems... Wait a minute. Game, my music. Oh, there's music. Right, okay. Yeah, it seems Twitch's policy is a bit warpathy. So, we'll see. See what happens on that front. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Definitely going to be going home crying. Definitely. Never know, right? I know from experience. I actually did that. When was it? Back in 2018, maybe? I sold all my stuff. And I used a significant portion of that fund. It wasn't recycles because I don't think recycles existed then. At least I didn't know anything about them. No, I'm pretty sure they weren't around then. So it was just EP4 and I spammed a load of EP4 and basically lost a significant chunk of that money that I got from selling all my stuff, right? So I thought, no, that's it. It's enough. I've lost enough. Well, they need to oh, there we go. We're done. We are done with that. Now, does this stuff sell? It's used in something else, right? Bass synth. Let's look it up. So have a look. Bass synth. Used in a clothing BP, maybe? Yeah, it's used in... Oh, the Tamer intimidation horns. Okay. Okay. Let's put the claws back, and I can just sell this stuff now. Yeah, I was waiting for like 3 guns to sell. I had extremely low interest. I need to go back to the dude. Let's hide that one because we're not doing filters right now because I can't. What else can we do? Last time you were thinking the same. The only people that profit in Entropia are the ones that can cheat and use bots with super high efficiency. I can tell you for one that super high efficiency does not guarantee profit at all. The King of Bad Luck, I'm just muddling through, really. There's Rick. Muramasa. In the virtual flesh. Right, where am I going? Oh, that's right. I need to talk to the Zin guy over here. Which guy was it? Cade Barnes, right? What's this one? Oh. I don't know what to pick here. Well, I think there's a thing really that, you know, you're either a game and you need to make sure it plays like a game and it gives fair results at all levels, or you're calling yourself a casino and you should come out and say I'm a casino, and then, you know, the expectation is different. At the moment, it's extremely ambiguous, and I don't know whether they could get on the Epic Store if it's just flat out gambling. So I don't know. But, you know, the fact that you can't even grind bloomin' Penellians for any distance of time without losing your ass is just dumb. I don't know what to pick. Hey, Lucky Luke, how you doing? It was a lot fairer in the old days than it is now. 100%. Anyway, I don't want to kind of go on this kind of ranting about loot thing the whole time, so I'll leave it at that. Your brain's washed. Never mind. It's the weekend. I really don't know. I'm like level 17, right? So maybe I should just pick a thing for like 16 to 21. $14 to $19. I think maybe I go with the $14 to $19. I don't know if anything else was needed for any other missions. I guess I'll learn that lesson another time. But it's not exactly difficult to achieve this this mission anyway, so I can always just do it again. at another time. Right. Where did it go? Over here. Okay, let's put that down here. I don't know if I can do the corrupted lab yet. What is my frame rate right now? Don't even have an FPS counter. What's going on? Let's sell these. 15. Let's go to town, see if we can pick up the dailies, and let's just focus on that for now. Okay. It would be nice if these were just one click rather than the yes, 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 yes. But from my understanding of, you know, what other people have been saying, kind of messing around with missions is kind of a big deal in this game. Casino. Game. Yeah. I'm going to start with the big stuff. Like, fine the first time round, right? But like when you're doing it every day, I don't need to do the thing every day, right? I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm sorry. The frame rate is really bad, and I have no idea why. Wow, 11 ped. Really have been seen off by those routes, and they didn't even seem that they were that bad. I thought I was getting like 50%, but it seems to have lost more than 50% somehow. I don't know. I don't understand it. Anyway, that's those ones done. Let's move on to the Penellians. I really wish I could find pristines as easily as other people do. Grinding Penellians for hours on end is not interesting or fun. So I've got to kind of rush around with this gun because I'm handing it back to Pigtails in a minute because he's found a buyer. So making the most of it for now. Which is a shame because I've enjoyed using it, to be honest. I haven't enjoyed the decay on it. I'll say that much. The repair bills are pretty staggering. There you go. Really? I get 5 shots? I don't mind it if I have peeps to chat at. What are you talking about there, Danubius? I have no idea. I have no idea what he sold it for, to be honest. He put it in the auction for like 38k buyout, so hopefully it's somewhere around there, but I don't know. Where am I going? Direweeds. I need to actually buy some ammo. No, that's the wrong thing for a start. There we go. Let's just buy 100 ped. Yeah, and I bought this what you call it, Starkov, and it's a tier 7, and I run it with accuracy enhancers. But again, the repair bills on it are just for the amount of hunting you do, the repair bills become significant, and I just don't enjoy fat repair bills like that. I might have to restart the game because the frame rate here is just abysmal. I don't know why. What are you referring to? The LP70 or this gun? Because I think, I mean, the LP70 seems to be giving the same kind of returns as the MM did. This gun, it's hard to say. I haven't had it long enough, and nor will I. So I wouldn't be able to give you a good understanding about how this gun runs over a long period of time. I have hit some nice chunky, you know, 3-digit loots, and also a 1k DASP, but you know, I haven't got enough time with it to be able to say, to be honest. I'm trying to skill blip rifle. That's my main thing. I think what I'll have to do is pick up a rock jacker or something. If I can find one. I don't know why I'm targeting mobs. I don't need to. I'm done. Let's go. Cursor reticle bug again. Yeah, so I've managed to gain like over a level using it in the last couple of weeks, but I haven't been able to use it as much as I want because I've just been hit so hard with the loot. Like every time I go out, I'm just getting zeroed, and I haven't got $100 a day to throw into this thing, so you know, it's not happening. What's next? Lurkers. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably have to sell the pistol, the LP70, to get something else. And the hitbox on these lurkers is broken now. Aims at the feet now. Don't know how they managed to break that. Like, if you hover over the body, it's pretty good. But for some reason, the targeting thing is down on the feet. Mental. I know this isn't an eco gun to be using on these. I'm just trying to get through them quick. Use up some of the TT value of it. Oh, in other news, I guess some of you may know already, I got my coat. Because basically, when they rolled out this new update, they broke entry to the pit. And I thought, oh, there's an NPC that stands outside the pit and he won't talk to you unless you've got the coat of arms, which is the hub version of this coat. And that also costs 550,000 tokens, which is just mental for an item you can only use in the hub, right? So I kind of made the assumption that we couldn't enter the pit because you needed the coat, the hub coat. And I was like, oh crap, that means the price of lime greens are going to go skyrocketing. So I just bought a load as soon as I possibly could to finish off. I only needed to buy like another 200k. What is going on here with the targeting? Right. So I bought the remaining 200k and got the coat and then the Tyrellian Rift beacon. So I'm on my merry way with the Assassinator quest. I just need to... Let's just run out of here a minute. I just need to kill 5,000 people in PvP. Well, actually, 4,900 people. Because I've done a bit already, but... So I'm going to need some help with that. I'm going to have to recruit some people to sit in PvP with me while I just auto-fire a booking at them, but... It's going to take a while, but I'll get there. And then I can crack on with the rest of that mission chain. For a rifle I can't use yet. Okay. I keep getting makeup, and makeup has like no markup, so no one's buying it because no one's got money to be wasting on vanity at the moment because the game takes too much money. You can do that. Are you on Cyrene? That would be very helpful if you could. I appreciate that. Is that really is that all I've got left to do now? The 100 dubries. Right, okay. I'm not doing those right now because I don't need this gun for that. So what can I do? What can I do? You know, I'm just gonna do some more Penellians, I think, until my sockmate arrives to grab his gun. Not today, not while I'm streaming, but yeah, no, I really appreciate that, and if we can do that another day. I need to like, the best way is if we can get, like, I don't know, 50 people, 20 to 50 people to kind of jump in with us and do it. But I mean, there's a difficulty in getting that many people to do that because you know, you kind of, it's like a beacon. You're announcing that you're going to PvP basically, and then other people that are... No, you have to... I think you have to do it on Cyrene at least. I mean, I don't know is the answer, Luke. I don't know the answer, but I'm assuming not, because I think the mission says on Cyrene. Come on, pristines. I'm hunting here. That's the wrong step, Luke. That's the wrong step. That's for the 2,500 infected lungs. Oh, we've done that mission as well. Great. Great. I'm like out of ammo already. This is ridiculous. So, no, the first step, hang on, let me link it you. This is the missions as a whole, right, for the unstable, right? The first PvP mission is for 5,000 kills in any PvP zone, right? So that's non-lootable is included, right? The second PvP step is at stage 8, and you have to kill 2,500 infected to get to the 2,500 infected lungs. So basically one kill gives one infected lung, and that's the one you're going to need tox shots for. So basically, I don't know how much is a tox shot. The unstable is Cyrene only, but there's a stable mission now, and that makes it usable anywhere else. Here we go. Here's the mission for that. Look at this. Already running out of ammo every 5 seconds. Wow. So from 300 ped to nothing almost in no time at all now. Let's see how much we got. No, not that one. Everything else is junk. 58 ped. Are you serious? 58 ped, guys. This is what I mean. Everything I do is like 50%. Everything. That's the wrong ammo. I'm considering rebooting the game because where's he gone? What the hell? He's almost full health already. Regen on these guys is something else. Just take both. We're going to only have enough ped to be able to do the 100 XT pots in a minute. What a joke. I figured 300 ped would last me a bit longer than it has, to be honest. How long have we been streaming? 44 minutes. Wow. These guys hit pretty hard. Where's my pristine, bro? Pally rank. Ooh. Right, it's going to make you cringe, but I'm picking Blip because I'm trying to push Blip. Fair and simple. I need this to get to 100. Here we go again. 96 ranged Blip. So the ranged is, you know, doing all right. We'll soon be at 100 there, but the hit, sorry, the sniper is only at 87 and a bit at the moment, so... Wow. 5 ped of ammo. Can't even kill that. This is what I mean. Everything I do is just terrible. How is it possible you lose on Vixens? Well, I mean, I think the thing with Vixens is there's like a lot of people, right, trying to get the markup from them. And so that means the amount of markup you can get personally is quite a bit reduced. They might not be loot wave capped, but the amount of them is being distributed between all the players hunting for them, right? There can only be a certain amount in existence because they are what I would refer to as a limiting material, right? Because they're used to make D-class amps, right? Right? You can't have an unlimited supply of a thing that makes something like that. No, see, what you want to go after is a markup that not everyone is hunting for. Or you go there when it's quiet. And again. Really? Look how quickly the peds just go. Did I buy it? Yeah, I did buy the ammo. Right. I thought I bought the ammo. I bought the wrong ammo. That's what happened. God's sake. Why do we have two lots? Why can't we just buy universal ammo? Right? Why can't we just buy that now? What is the point? Did I just do the same thing again? I just done the same thing again. This is what you call rushing, right? Did exactly the same thing. Welcome to the professional stream. Right, I guess the one I was shooting is fully healed now, I think, so I don't know which one it is. So I've lost any input I've had on that because it fully healed. Hey, we finally got one! Finally! A bloody pristine! It's only taken me forever. Nice. Yeah, if only I had some ammo to go with that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. Nothing I can do about that. I've got to stop. I might have to sell some other stuff actually that I don't really want to sell, but I've got no choice. Streamer luck, yeah, right. You all know the streamer luck is the opposite thing for Entropia. Yeah, that's going to have to wait until payday, I'm afraid. Down to 5 ped now. Unreal. Penny drop. Like it. Right. What am I doing? What am I going to sell? Like, all of this is pretty low stack amounts. I've got wool. I was saving it for some clicks, so I think I could potentially just bin that for now. I can get wool anytime. So we're going to have to do that, I'm afraid. I don't have much compound at the moment. What else have we got? We've got super adhesive, and I don't think that's... It's 110. But I don't... Like, no one's buying it, though, are they? Really? Oh, Christ. My desk is an absolute pigsty right now. Sorry. I'm having to clean it. Can't cope with this. Right. So... what I could do is split a K of yellow crystal out, just bin that. That's 10 ped. Big lupine drop. Wow. 22k, 23k almost. Vibrant sweat crates. Huh? Huh? Wait, is it only 5k to make it into a crate? I didn't realize you could put them on auction. Right, okay. What am I looking for? Orders. That's it. That's all the orders, and not one of them is super adhesive. I kind of feel bad about TTing any of it. And I've gone, why am I doing that? This one. Why do I want to keep this? What's it made with again? Isn't it blue crystal and something? Oh, I've got a skill boost there. What's that? 38%. All right, not worried about that. Where am I? Where's this place called? Oh God, where is it? Super adhesive. I think I really like the Cyrene Dream site in terms of it has some information on there, right? I just don't like how like the searching and stuff works. It doesn't work basically. Okay. Super adhesive is just yellow crystal. So I'm really not worried about that. What I'll do is I'll keep about 500 of it. No, that one. Just waiting to see where the weapon prices are going to land. Yeah, well, you know, Yoshi, there's definitely lucky avatars for sure. Definitely. I don't really want to get rid of this stuff. I'm trying to build up the 60 clicks for the ore skull amalgams. So I don't want to get rid of any of that. I need this 1k here for the 2 runs, but I haven't got any clear crystals, so yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I can't find that shit anywhere. Ridiculous. Redonk. Let's put those there. Put that there. Okay. Actually, I know. I'll just keep them in my inventory. Running out of room here. Okay. Let's put that one there for now. I need to do that guy's mission as well. Right, let's do this. Don't look away, guys. Look away. 100 ped. Okay, we're going back to laser now, so it's by 100 ped a laser. Energy cells even. Right, let's figure out where we are. What's this place called? Yeah, I don't feel so guilty about TT yellow and crystals and super adhesive. I don't. It says 110 markup, but I don't know how it's got that when yellow crystals don't sell for the same amount. Yeah, I mean, if I had enough bank, I would nanocube it and then do the clicks, but ain't nothing happening at the moment. I don't know how long I've got for the stream because I've got to go and pick up my my girlfriend in a bit. Hopefully we got, you know, a little bit. I need to stop carrying so much crap around as well. I need to use up this S2. Maybe I could do that. That takes energy cells, right? Yep. Like, does anyone... Am I missing something obvious? What would be the downside to not having the ability to buy universal ammo? Like, I guess you could buy ammo specifically for your weapons, specific weapons, I guess. Bear with me. Hey, you got a good price for it. That's as much as I'm saying on that. Right. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I'm going to use the S2 later. First of all, we're going to go and book in some... Book in some XTs. Sorry, up front. This is going to be boring. Boring loot anyway. How can you play without universal ammo? What do you mean? You buy ammo at the moment, right? Energy, blip, probes, light mind essence. What I'm trying to say is, like, why do we need to have all of that now? Why can't we just buy universal ammo? Right? Because it's not affecting the whole shrapnel to uni ammo conversion. Because that would still be happening anyway. Oh, I guess, right, yeah. I guess the problem is that makes uni ammo tradable, right? Yeah, I see what you're saying there, Daiso. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah. Yeah. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? But I guess you could make like 2 types of uni ammo, right? But it just, I don't know, it just feels, oh, there's a guy in there, right, and in there. It just feels like such a useless mechanic to have different lots of ammo when everyone can use uni ammo for everything, right? The only things that can't is the like the heal chips and teleportation stuff, right? I don't know about the synchros. Let's have a look. Yeah, synchros want proper mind essence, and that's fine. That mechanic wouldn't change. Regen chips use uni ammo, do they? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Divine chip then. Yeah, divine chip is mind essence. Yeah, I suppose. I think it just annoys me because I keep making the mistake of buying the wrong ammo, and that's just a me problem, right? I just used the wrong gun. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to get over it. Oh, let's get some... Should we get some tracking up? How's the storm? It's pretty blowy. Not gonna lie. It's blowing pretty good out there. There's downed bushes and trees. Well, not whole trees, but parts of trees everywhere. So, yeah, it's not good. I hit a bit of tree earlier on because I didn't see it and it was overhanging the road. Not good. So, yeah, it's pretty precarious out there. But not to the extent where it needs to be on the bloody news every 5 seconds. Get over it. No, I didn't crash it. It was just like, you know, like twigs brushed up against the car. That's pretty much it. Nothing major. Okay, let me get my config right here. What are we using? Oh, hang on. Buchan. I've got barely any damage enhancers left now. Where's all my accuracy enhancers? They're over here. There they are. Right, 1, 2, 3. And we don't have any 4s. Great. Okay. Right. Buchan's adjusted. No, that's the wrong config. Hang on. Is that the only Buchan? Okay. Alright, let's delete the King Kong because I probably won't see that again. Let's delete that one. Let's delete that because I'm probably never going to use that setup. Okay. Right, sorry, I'm going to have to add the Buchan again because I recently cleared it all down because I wasn't using a whole bunch of stuff. Right, wait. Do you mind? I'm in here. Buchan spare rifle adjusted, amp, none, accu, I've only got 3. There we go. What? Okay. Right, start run, show thing, no, end run, start run. There we go. Sorry, I've been about. Do have that selected. Let's go. Right, tracking. Let's see how much staggering loss we accrue with the Bukin. 41%. Hey, 107? How? It's going to be all over the shop at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a bit volatile. I should have stopped. Let's forget the others that I'd killed before starting the tracker, right? Yeah, where are we at now? 50, 64. Yeah, it's going to take a while to settle down to something like probably about, well, 50 kills, I guess. We'll settle it down. Yeah, sometimes the targeting on these goes a bit funny. And it's not like they've got a weird hitbox, it's pretty correct. But it's just like when they walk off and you're at like to the side of them, they're like, now it's not shooting, and then it shoots. Because it can't seem to lock on properly. Weird. 60%. I was even facing me at that time. I have tried many times, Luke. We've done it on stream. Yeah, they're just like centaurs are the same. They've got the same. It's basically their hitbox is like 1 pixel wide. Ridiculous. I don't know how they do it, right? Because it looks to me like if I aim at this guy, keep still. It's like right. It's the actual mob, right? It's not like a hitbox that's different shape to the mob. It's the actual outline of the mob, right? So for those other mobs to be having like a 1 pixel hitbox, it looks like the whole model, like basically the hitbox is a duplicate of the model, right? That's what I'm saying. If that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure that's how it's coded or whatever, right? Because I have no idea. I'm just making wild assumptions based on a little bit of knowledge about how these things work. And My estimation is that the hitbox is a separate model to the actual visible model that you can see, and that they move around together. And it seems like on certain mobs, that hitbox model has been reduced to like 1 pixel size, or it's been squished narrow one size or something like that, because yeah, it's weird, because it should be the entire outline of the mob, right? It shouldn't be some small portion within the mob, excuse me, inside the mob. Well, hopefully crappy problems like that will go away in Unreal Engine. I really hope. I also find or think that some of the problem with the hitboxes that I have is because of my height in game. And I think people that are slightly taller possibly have less of a problem with it. I could be jumping to conclusions there, but it just seems that way. I mean, that's possible. I guess that something screwy, like, similar to that. I mean, the hitbox can't... Like, if the hitbox is the hitbox, then you target it, right? So if there was some other element, hidden element, that was blocking the hitbox, then maybe, yeah. I mean, the targeting is... It's, you see it's slightly smaller there, but on the front profile it's bigger, way bigger. In fact, it could be that it's twisted on this one. The hitbox could be rotated 90 degrees. Let's try and trace it some more. Is there another one here? Oh, he's looking at me face on. In fact, keep still. I need to see a side profile of one. I can't see one right now. Right. So there's this kind of hump at the back. So if we try and trace that from the front on view. So the hump would be at the back, but it's not. Like, maybe if it was reduced size, I don't know. It's difficult to say. Anyway, hitboxes are screwed up in a lot of examples. All right, how much? We're at 58%. Oh, come on, you're unreachable. 58%, 50 mobs plus. How much have we cycled? 5 beds so far. Okay. We're at 71, 72 out of 110 of these. I guess I'm missing rangers at the moment. Where are we at now? 58%. Okay. Well, apparently Zell's up, so I'm going to go and hit Zell if I can. But I think I miss Robot in the meantime. Which means another 4 hours of hanging around. So I'll come back to these in a sec. Yeah, I might reboot the game because it's not happy. Feels like a slideshow. Use up some more scanner. There's a bug with the scanner as well. Like if you don't move and you try and scan again, it just seems to like lock out. It's really weird. Huh? So I missed one because it hoffed. Don't know if I've missed anyone here. Oh, right, scanner's dead. Not very much scan human skill, 108. I need that stuff. For some crafting things. We're waiting for people to get here. Come on. Okay, got some badges. Oh yeah, we hit 1,500 badges as well. Did I say that earlier? Hit that yesterday, I think. No, not yesterday. Day before. Oh, that's a point. I need to go and do my mission. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to reboot the game. Just check what's going on. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Sorry, bear with me. Yeah, I have no idea how long I've got with you guys. Anyway, let me just switch to just chatting a moment while I reboot the game. Because it's just like a slideshow for me. Terrible. For God's sake, what's this? Bear with me. Oh, I know why I haven't got a frame rate thing up. Because I didn't open it through Steam. Okay, that's new artwork. Don't remember seeing that one before. Why is it doing it that way? Feels a bit better. Why is this? Right, sorry, I'm just trying to figure something out here. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I want to talk to this guy. Okay. The Imperium are building big satellite for something. Not sure what their plans are, but you can't bring a ship into there. If you go on foot, you can make it to the top. Check the terminal. Will do. Okay, so we got to go up the satellite dish. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. What? Not outdoor. Yeah, I am outdoors, actually. Thank you very much. Right, there it is. Turn. There we go. Right, down we go. Let's go. All the way down. Oh, Flank Bits, thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry I missed your thing there. I think that was because I was on the wrong scene. I didn't hear it come through, so sorry about that. So you can't, I think you can't fly a vehicle into here. Yeah. So you have to kind of climb all the way up, which is kind of tedious, if I'm honest. And yeah, I'm probably going to fall a few times as well. Yep, straight away, because it's not jumping when I'm pressing the damn button. Right. Can I just walk and jump? Walking and jumping kind of works. So let's go with that for now. I remember doing this before I unlocked that guy. This is the first time I'm doing this, having unlocked the mission NPC. And I climbed all the way up here and it was like, it didn't do anything. I was like, oh, well, that was a massive waste of my time. Why have I done this? Because I had no clue about this mission. And maybe there's a you know, a shortcut to this somehow. I think I tried coming in from above, and I couldn't get that to work. You kind of get stuck in the dish. Okay, we're doing all right. Can't see anything. Just gotta be careful because now we're right at the top. Could all go wrong. There we go. You hear this direct message over your communication device. Nice work for a human. Nice work. On behalf of the Tannock, please accept this limited time buff to help you in your combat on Cyrene. Oh, and for humans, I'm supposed to add Cras S Noster. Whatever that means. Sounds like Latin, but I don't know what it means. What do we get? Resistance. Okay. We got some resistance buff. So I'm going to press... Ooh. I think I'm just going to fly because I'm pretty close to Tans. Not Tans, the other one. Merkeys or whatever it's called. Gotta go this way. yeah, giveaways. I wanted to have a, not a chat, but well, I mean, guess we could have a chat around it, but more of a statement. Giveaways are just on hold at the moment because of a few things. One is, you know, being continually ped raped by the game, and the other thing was I need some clarification because you know, the rule, I've been told that one-to-one that what I do is kind of okay, but the rules in the TOU suggest I'm not okay. So I'm not really sure right now what the deal is. So they're just on hold for now till that gets some clearer resolution. Right. I'm going to keep hold of that. Right. Back to shooting. I'm not using this one for buffs right now. I'm still trying to skill him up. He's at level 52 and a bit now. We're at 57%. So yeah. Alright, why was I tagged in that? Okay. Where is it? Oh, I think it's hang on. Just check that. So I was asked for the code for the loot nanny, and it's on !nanny config. And there's a paste bin for it. And that's got how you set up the loot nanny to look like how I have it. %55 returns. And we're at 8 ped cycled. Game's definitely being a bit smoother now. I don't know what was kicking it off earlier on. I hadn't done an awful lot. Do you know, the only thing I can think of is I've noticed that these chat UIs are really not very well performing. They have some issues because if I put another chat window up, my frame rate tanks. So having 3 at the moment is not helpful. I might have to go back down to 2, but they are not very, they're not doing very good on the frame rates, these chat UIs. Yeah, I don't know if it's like total number of tabs that kind of knocks it over, or I'm really not sure. I'd have to play with it, but then if I'm having to play with it, I'm going to have to lose a bunch of tabs to test, and that wouldn't be ideal. Right, we've done that. We did get up to 86%. Right, let's move off of these because they don't really have anything I particularly want. Let's head over to Tan's and redeem the stuff, the badges. I already did the Maze Weaver run today, so we don't need to worry about that. Not that it's a very important thing to do. How many badges do you need to get to the... It is right that you get to the Walpertinger instance from doing the Maze Weaver bit, right? I thought it was like 100. Or is it a lot more than that? Let's go down there and find out. Is it this one? Collect. And you can trade 200 of them to my pal here. And you can try and catch a pet. So yeah, it's 200, not 100. So I've got a fair way to go. So which one is it that... Supplier? He's not talking to me. Do you have 200 certificates? No, I don't. Hey. I already posted it there. Afroman, look up. I said it's exclamation mark nanny config. I'll do it again. It's there. All right. I assumed you were watching the stream, which is why you were asking. We got up to 91% there. How did that happen? It's because I said something, right? It's because I said. That's not the right thing. Oh, I'm going to have to look at that later. Yeah, didn't have the sound on. Right, okay. That would have helped. All right, no worries. Okay. So I'm just catching up with something else. Right. What am I doing now? Did I... Okay, let's merge those. Throw that in there. Gonna sell that. We're gonna keep those. Because I need to craft with them... Oh god, what is it? The robotic enhancement gel, I think? 665 of that. Let's delete the other. I could probably sell that at some point, but I haven't got the bankroll to be doing things like that right now. Okay. Shall we try our luck? Let's buy some more. Hang on a minute. Yeah. I'll worry about repairs in a bit. I know that statement's going to catch me later on, but there you go. Okay. Let's get rid of all those and then shove them on this one. I don't have any 4s again. See, both my adjusted 2 and the Buchan are tier 4 at the moment. Oh no, this one's tier 3. Okay. I thought the Buchan was tier 4 as well. Going up really slowly, to be honest. Okay. So I'm going to need to change config again. Where's my loot nanny gone? Right. Mark 2 isn't even on the list because I haven't been tracking that. Right. Oh, right. This is a problem. No, it's not, because what I'll do is I'll take the amp off. There we go. Because that will just burn our ammo up even faster, right? Mark 2 adjusted. 3 accus, no amps, no anything else. I'm going to select that as our loadout. Right. So obviously with this gun, we're taking it up a notch in terms of ped cycle. So I'm starting afresh with the loot nanny there. Right, TP's this side. And then we're going to go and do... Just trying to think which is quicker, to be honest. Yeah, it's still this one. Do some baby tide claws. Oh. Okay. I just have to pop an egg, I think. Because I haven't got the other stuff with me. And I need more 10s. I don't want to use my last 10s. So we're going to do that. We're going to get the pet out. This time we're going to switch the pet to 10%. And let's go. This is the biggest one here, the mature. The others should be fairly quick to kill. So we'll just grind these for a bit. till we see a ranger post, and then we'll dive out for a ranger. But given we looted a Penellian pristine earlier, we might be able to pull a Tidecrawl pristine. We'll have to see. Bone in meat. Bone in meat has a 180 to 200% markup. Yeah, it doesn't sell. So how is it getting the markup if it sits in auction and never sells? I don't get it. Sounds like auction fakery to me. More bone in meat. Anyway, I put it back on the auction. Hopefully it does sell this time. See, my frame rate feels, apart from like stuff at a distance stuttering things as I move, the frame rate's feeling pretty lovely right now. So something is knocking it out over time. But I wasn't logged in that long earlier on. So, like, if it was the chat stuff, I just don't know that I was logged in long enough for really that to be the case. But I don't know, maybe I was. Can we pull another pristine? Let's do it. So that's the second Penellian pristine I've actually been able to loot with my own two hands, so to speak. And both of them came off of Penellian stalkers. So, I mean, that's kind of telling me something. So I never seem to see this stuff off of the babies. And yet everyone tells me, oh, I got all mine off of olds or youngs or whatever, right? And I'm like, how does that even work? Because I never seem to see this stuff off of the youngs and whatnot. Anyway, we're trying our luck. We're trying our luck. Yeah, optimistic. Maybe so, Gogster. Maybe so. Well, they definitely try to keep me off them by taking all my peds all the time. Yeah. The thing I like about the stalkers, though, is they're a lot like flesh rippers. They don't have very much HP, but they're pretty high level. Which is why I don't mind doing them, because they're good for skilling. But at the moment, I just don't have the bankroll for them. As we saw earlier on. Right, how are we running here? 90%. Yeah, 90%. I don't know how we managed that already. And the thing is, right, 90% doesn't sound too bad, but actually it's not great. I should be, you know, this is 1010 gear, right? I'm using an adjusted Mark V, which is running, what, 3.2 DPP. The efficiency's not that great. I'll grant you that. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's a relatively efficient setup. So I'm, what, 60... What looter am I? 66 looter. Another 30% and I'll be 67 looter. Now, you know, I understand that's not the biggest amount of looter profession in the game, is it? Fair enough. But I should be seeing, you know, upwards of like, you know, 90%. I should be seeing about 92% most of the time, being that I'm using efficient gear most of the time, blah, blah, blah. Now, even in that situation, you know, that 6 to 7% loss every time I'm out, it's just significant all the time, and then you just get zeroed every day. And I think in the old days, it was just a lot more, like the volatility was just better, right? Here, it's like, it's going to take, and then it will eventually, you know, you'll pop a really big multiplier, and then, you know, if you haven't decided to go hunting chirpies or something, you're going to get a 4-digit loot, right? And in the old days, you would get a lot more 3-digit hoffs. And that kind of stuff would just kind of keep you ticking over. You'd be like, you'd be able to, you know, deposit an amount of money, and then you'd have a couple of bad hunts, and then you'd have a good hunt, and then it just all averaged out a bit better. But now it's just like, it's always low, and then eventually you'll pop a 4-digit or something. And I think it's just, the problem is, like, yes, in the long run, you know, it works out, it comes back to you, whatever, right? Because of the sheer way, you know, you'll get multipliers, and hopefully, like I said, you haven't gone to do chirpies or something, right? Because if you do that and then you get a big hoff on chirpies, you are screwed. You are not getting that back. You know, you've lost your multiplier. That's it. Game over. Where was I going with that? I'm just like, I don't know. It was just a bit more fun in the old days. Yeah, sometimes like you'd have, you know, days where you'd have several bad hunts and then only one good hunt. And then like a hunt would be like, you know, a couple hundred ped or something. Just because of the way gear worked in those days. But, you know, a couple hundred ped, you'd actually kill quite a few animals because they had a lot less HP, whereas now they've all got loads of HP by comparison. And it's just, I don't know, but it just feels to me like it's all changed for the worse, not for the better in that regard. I don't know what the answer is, really. I think having a better spectrum of multipliers would be a start. I would have to disagree with you there, you Galk. It's quite obvious that you have a quite obvious kind of times 1000 times 2000 double hit. You know, you see it quite a lot happen. And you know, if you pull your times 1000 on a chirpy and then your times 2000 on something a bit bigger, you know, that's it. Those 1 and 2 have gone until the next time they come around, which is in, you know, depends on how much ped you cycle per day, right? You know, it could be 6 months, it could be 2 years, I don't know. So yeah, I have to disagree with you there. You do lose them, and it's my experience that you lose them. If that was the case, I'd be getting 4 digits all the time for the amount I hunt. So it just doesn't work out that way. Right, it can't be that low for some people because you see them getting big 4 digits all the time. I don't know what the deal is with that, but they do. You know, the rest of us are spending 6 months to see, you know, something that big, and these guys are getting it every couple of days. So I don't get it. And yeah, I'm running around with a Mark II right now, but usually I'm running around with something that's doing, you know, it's something that's more akin to like 2,000 peds per hour kind of cycle. So, you know, it's not like I don't know what I'm talking about. And it can go on and on and on without seeing any kind of Hoth. Using that day in, day out, nothing happens. And then you see the same people, 8K, 6K, 8K, 10K, 5K. And it's like, what's going on here? Life isn't fair, Galley P. Life isn't fair. We're at 112%. How do we manage that? Are we logging incorrectly? Is that is that the deal? Did I take the amp off? I think I did. Yeah, the amp is off. So it's not that. We must have got a chunky loot and I didn't even notice. Chunky for these anyway. Anyway. Back in the day, like, this is the thing though, right? Ugalk. Back in the day, do you remember, like, how long have you been playing Ugalk? Hopefully I'm saying that right. How long have you been playing? Skill boost. What have we got? 129%. Take it. Thank you. 2007. So I joined in 2005. 2007, you should have seen the course era, right? The Pfeffoids dropping course H400s left, right, and centre. Do you remember that? It may have been a year before that. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, you know, between 2005, 2008, I would Hoth all the goddamn time. All the time. Hoffing left, right, and centre. And then, after I withdrew money from the game, I don't Hoff as much. Funny that. I used to, you know, cycle a lot of peds in those days, and I cycle a lot of peds these days, and the difference is staggering. And I'm not saying I don't ever Hoth right now. Don't ever get me wrong on that front. I know I Hoth. It's just I have to work a whole shit ton harder to get them. I had a much better time in Loot 1.0 days than I do in Loot 2.0. Without a shadow of a doubt. I'm sorry, you go. I'm always going to disagree with you on that front. I'm sorry. It's just the way it's going to be, I'm afraid. Just because I know, like, when I get Hoffs and stuff, I always check the multipliers, and I know how they land. And I don't get 1,000 and then another 1,000, then another 1,000 or whatever, right? You know, it's either the stuff that comes repeatedly are times 100, times 200, times 500, right? And then the big ones, times 1,000, times 2,000, are really, really rare, and they often come together. Like within... It ranges. It could be within the same couple of minutes, or it could take about 3 months. But they do happen within a short time window. And short in Entropia terms, which is why I include a couple of months there. Now I got a... What was it? I got a... Oh... I got a 3.5k desert crawler, right? And then it was like a month or so, maybe 2 months after, I got a 12k stalker shark, great white, yeah? And then like a year later or so, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, I can't really remember, I got, I think it was a 6.5k sandboar or something like that. And then the next day or 2 days later, I got a 4k chimera. And that's just how they hit. They come in pairs, quite typically. And then once they've landed, they're gone. Because I hit a times 1,000 on young longtooth. And then like the times 2k came in on something really small. Not like chirpy small, but pretty small. Sometime after that. And that was it. That were the only two times 1,000 times 2,000s that came in within that time period. Yeah, but it's obvious when a times 1,000 times 2,000 because it's a big loot, right? It's a big loot. And anytime I get a big loot on a small mob, I check the multiplier. You know, you don't need to log millions of data points to understand when you've had a times 1k or a times 2k. They're obvious. Really obvious. Right? And now we're out of ammo. Okay, 98 ped, 50 in the conversion. They're so super obvious. You know, it doesn't matter what you're hunting. You know when you've had it. As long as you're checking the multis on smaller mobs. Yeah, but you're obviously going to have a pattern on 1.2 million samples of multipliers. I mean, assuming you're tracking the multipliers as well. And that has to... I mean, you know, the thing with multipliers is you also have to include... Well, to be accurate, you have to include armor costs and FAP costs. You know, if you click your heal tool, you've added to the CTK of the mob. If you're engaged with the mob at the same time, if you heal between mobs, it doesn't count. One-shot kills. All right, how many times 1Ks, times 2Ks, and times 500s did you get in your 1.2 million sample? 1.2 million loot events, I'm assuming. The other thing I notice is that a 1 in 100,000 for the times 2,000, 1 in 100,000 for the 1,000. Well, that's constantly coming together, but okay. So you have to get over 1 million loot events. Sorry, you have to get over 100,000 loot events to be able to see, you know, a multiplier. But then, you know, the other thing is how much PED was cycled in that, right? Because that's another factor. And another thing I notice as well is that multipliers, larger multipliers, come more freely with smaller mobs because the deficit to the loot pool is much less. Yeah. So your multiplier variance kind of hits a bit easier with smaller mobs. And, you know, I could hunt big stuff all day long and not see decent multiplier variance. Hunt the same number of things, you know, at a smaller level and see way more variance. So yeah, there's some weirdness going on. The bigger you go, well, not weirdness, you kind of expect it really, that there's a level of clamping going on with the multipliers because the consequences are bigger loots are happening and therefore, you know, that gets sucked out of the loot pool. So you have to have some kind of controls in place to prevent the loot pool from being completely empty by people having too much good luck. I think, did I mention this in the last video? I think I did, that I'm going to do, I hope I can do it, do a study on hunting at different levels and crafting at different levels and mining at different levels, just to show the clamping that's in effect. But it was also to highlight, you know, how to kind of pick your bankroll, basically. You know, what kind of cost per kill you need to be targeting if your budget is X amount, that kind of thing. And global 25 PED, and that's put us at 111%. All this moaning about how everything's been nailing me lately. I need to shut up for a minute. But like I was doing these a couple of days ago, they were just zeroing me. I was doing young Penellians and they were zeroing me. It's like baby stuff. And it's just wiping me out. Hey Yordle, how you doing? Yeah, I like your comment there about it doesn't matter, only loot events matter. I think to be honest, I think that's wrong. I think you'd have to do that 1.2 million sample on a bigger mob to be able to resolutely say that. And I think there would be like if you've drawn a graph of multiplier distribution, is it distribution? Multiplier frequency at least, where I think if you overlaid one on top of the other, even for 1.2, like if they were both 1.2 million, I think you would find the bigger mob was heavier on the lower multipliers than the kind of, I'm talking about they'd be heavier on the 0.25s, the 0.5s, 0.75s than they would be on 1.25, 1.3, what is it, 375 or 1.333. I can't remember which one it is. Okay, well, good luck with it. Good luck with it. But I'm pretty sure you're going to see a heavier frequency on the sub 1.0 multipliers than the ones immediately above 1.0 compared to your data set on smaller mobs. 100%, I think. I mean, I'd love to be corrected on that, and that could be just a perception of, how where I'm at in the fact that, loot waves take so goddamn long to get through that it just feels like it's like this all the time. Because I've hunted a lot of big stuff, and that's how it goes. You hit a whole bunch of them, and you end up coming out of it like 40% or 50%, and it's like not even a 0.75 landed, and it's like, what the hell's going on? Hi, Debug. There's the problem is, right, is you can't, even if it was exactly the same for a 1.2 million spectrum on bigger mobs, it doesn't work having bigger mobs give multipliers in the same way because of the amount of cost to kill, right? If you're let's take Das Beta Youngs, right? They're about 14 to 17 ped per kill, right? And it basically, in order to see a fair rate of return on those, you basically have to up the ante so much to be able to see enough spectrum of multipliers that it's just anyone that goes and does them gets hurt unless they're lucky, basically. And that's what's making this whole thing more casino than game, right? Because the system allows for you to get absolutely ped raped before it will give you anything back. And you can see it a lot in the ×5 crafting and the ×5 mining. And when I say ×5 mining, I mean indoor mining. I've got a video of just how savage things are being when you're doing those kinds of activities. And it's like, I know the system can't keep dishing out 8k here, 5k there, 10k there, left, right, and center. But at the same time, does the system really need to kind of take 2,000 peds off you and not give anything back at all? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, anyway. What was I doing? I I did quite a bit of EP4 full condition through Resource Mayhem to try and get gems. I was one hit away from completing the gem collection thing. One hit. And they still couldn't give me it. And I was just doing, not just doing EP4s, I also did condition P20 crafting as well. And just watching how that went, and I put a video up on YouTube recently about how crafting just is different these days. In the old days, when you ran an EP4 run, the loot variance was much more wild, right? Yeah, you can lose, but yeah, it was easier to hit like a couple of K. Easier, way easier. Now, it's just page after page of failure before you see a 200 pedder, and it's just like, what the hell's going on here? Why have you done this? Yeah, well, the thing is, right, this is what I say to everyone, really, is that you have loot luck, loot value, right? Loot TT value luck, and that's one thing. And then you have a different curve, and that's your ability to find rare things, right? And that's what you're seeing there. Someone is on a rare things spike, and they've managed to pull a rare mayhem token and a ring. That's just how that works. So if you're finding things, you need to be going after other things to find more things. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but you need to also be sensitive to when things have switched off. So, you know, it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge to kind of, you know, interpret the system and all the rest of it. And you either go at it like a blunt tool and you just grind the same thing for millions of mobs in the hope that you'll loot whatever you're trying to find, or you move around a bit and then hope for your luck that way. But yeah, the condition crafting, and now it seems condition mining or indoor mining, they're just broken. They're just broken. You know, like rarely I would see whole, like, I'm talking like 2 pages of fails, right? That was a rare occurrence in the old days on EP4 crafting, and now that's the normal occurrence. And it's rare that you see a bunch of near successes and successes. Yeah, exactly, Gally. Exactly. Exactly that. We're down to 102% now. Just hoping we can find a Tide Claw Pristine. I've never been able to actually loot one of those yet. Just got a 5 pedder there. That's taken us back up to 104%. Nice to actually be up for a change on a run. But, you know, we'll see how long that lasts. How much we cycled now? About just under 200 ped. I imagine by the time we get to like 1,000, well, we're not, I doubt we'll see 1,000 kills tonight because I've got to go and pick up my girlfriend, so. But yeah, if I was to stay on these for 1,000 kills, that would probably take me back down to about 93%, and yeah, we'll be down then. You do get other HOFs. You know, like the times 500 is one. Is obviously rare, but not nearly as rare as the 1K and 2K. But times 100, times 200, those are the common ones, and those are the ones you really. They're hard. You can't really, you know, predict these things very well. But those are the ones you really want to try and make the most of. Because, you know, if I'm doing this, right, and I'm starting to feel like super lucky, I want to kind of move up again to something a bit bigger. Just so that if I get a times 100, it's actually going to have a bigger effect. If I get times 100, times 200 off these, then it's like, okay, that could have been more, right? And the only reason I think of it in those kinds of terms is because I've lost about 10k peds trying to do resource mayhem and still didn't get a rare token at the end of it. So I'm a bit kind of, you know, it owes me, basically. It owes me quite a bit. And I'm not going to see a 10k loot off one of these. It's not happening. Or even 95% returns, even a, you know, 9,500 peda, right? So, and this is what I'm saying. It's like people say, "Oh, it comes back to you eventually." Where is it coming back? It's not coming back. Hasn't come back yet. The only way it's going to come back is if I'm hitting something really big, i.e., putting more in, cycling more at a bigger level, and then getting lucky. That's the only way that's happening. But the problem is at the moment, the way things go, if I go... And this is one of the reasons why I want to do this video about, you know, looking at how much you cycle, how much bankroll you should do for certain levels. Is the other one I want to see is where can I hunt with my gear at the moment, because it feels like if I go over a certain level, it just gets bad real quick. And I need to find where that is more accurately. And I mean, that's kind of, we're at 99.5% now. Let's convert again. That's one of the things that is kind of really annoying to me, is that like you get to a certain skill level and then you still have to run around hitting level 3 young tide claws because doing anything else is really expensive. You're paying for the bubbly at the Christmas party. We'll have the bubbly for the shareholders. No, I think Resource Mayhem, we were paying to make the books not look as bad as they did. Not make them look not as bad as they could have looked, should I say. I've often toyed with the idea about making my own real cash game. I might have to do that. Because whatever's going on here is a bit broken. Um, so, I mean, the model has to work in a way where those who are profiting are not profiting off of MA, but they're profiting off of the other players. That's the only way it works, right? That's the only way it works. It's just that the problem is the... Oh, God, the gun's damaged now. Really, already? I thought it would last a bit longer than that. Let's just finish this guy off with this thing. Oh, no, no, pause. Okay, let's... gonna have a bit of bad data there, but it's fine. It's just one kill. Let's sort out stuff. Right, that's our repair cost, basically. 14 ped. Oh, I'm using the wrong terminal there. It's a good job that protected thing there is... what am I doing? Dragging that out into the open. I must be tired. I must be tired. Right, 14 ped on that. Oh, wait, come on. 1474. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, do it. It's a good job that protected things on there these days. Getting old and senile. Oh, and now I need to... Okay. Unpause again. Right, there. Little bit of bad data. I think efficiency is a placebo. To be honest with you. My general returns are worse than when I had much lower looter skills and much lower efficiency weaponry. So it's like the carrot on the stick, right? As you move forward, it moves away. It's literally just that. And so, you know, efficiency, DPP, looter skills, it's the carrot where you think, oh, I'm going to get to this level and things are going to be better. And by the time you get there, it's not, because everyone else has moved on around you, or the paradigm has shifted with this, or new items have been introduced and now those new items are the be all and end all. And so the thing you've been targeting is now no longer the be all and end all. So I don't know. And when you consider it, right, you were witness, guys, you were witness to this. Those were here earlier when I looted that Penellian Pristine. You were actually witness to this. I looted that Pristine with a 3 DPP gun, not my 4 DPP pistol. Right? That kind of stuff will drop regardless of the weapon you're using. So, in all honesty, I think it's just a placebo. I think the biggest thing that the kind of DPP and stuff has an effect on is just the kind of stackable stuff. Yeah, maybe you Gauk, but I haven't done enough of a study on it, to be honest. But I think it's the stackable stuff, like, you know, bone in me, crack shell in this instance, zirconian, you know, your extractors, your components, that kind of stuff that drops kind of fairly regularly anyway. Tier components as well. Your DPP affects how often you get those, or not necessarily how often, but maybe how much you get when you do get a drop, that kind of stuff. I think that may be where your DPP is coming in, not for things like Penellian Pristines, adjusted sinews, bits of armor, weapons, that kind of stuff. If you're going to loot a weapon, it's going to give it to you, whether you're using a blooming 48 90% efficiency weapon with 2.4 DPP or not. You know, Rick Ninja Hunter has been rocking that RJME, which is not exactly the best in terms of DPP and efficiency. It's not exactly the best weapon in the world. And he was pulling stuff off of those warrior exterminators or warrior elites and drone elites and warlocks. You know, he didn't need a super high efficiency weapon to be able to pull that stuff, right? He did all right with it. So, yeah, I think those things aren't really affected by your weapon. I think if you're lucky, you're lucky. No, I'm just talking in generalities there. I'm fully aware of the difference between efficiency and DPP. Fully aware of it. But yeah, he seemed to do all right, and others have, seemed to do all right in the past anyway. Interestingly, I noticed Rick was selling the, because he looted that C80, didn't he? But now he's selling that. He's also selling the Eon and selling the, I'm going to say improved Serpent Scales, but I'm not 100% sure. Pretty sure it was Serpent Scales, but I think it was improved. It might have been bigger ones than that. It might have been augmented even. I'm not sure. But yeah, I noticed he was selling that. I wonder why. Is he trying to get some other gear now? Yeah, I don't know what to do in the short term at the moment. I'm kind of thinking about selling the LP70 LP70 Fen. Thinking about selling that. I'm not sure. Thinking about selling the Gorgon. Not sure about it though. Because it is solid armor. Like, I can do so much with that armor. But then... yeah, but I want to go blip rifle, that's the thing. Hang on, it's turned into a party. What's going on here? Yeah, I did get past it. Let's train him, actually. I turned into Mr. Popularity there. What's going on? Oh, I forgot to add the... oh. Let's see if I can do that now. Channel point rewards, where are they? No, that's not the right thing, is it? Okay, where is that then? Engagement? No, that's not it. Ah, channel points, manage channel point. There we go. That's the right place. Always get lost with this UI. Where are they? Where are they? Okay. Where Was it 4 hours? Okay. So how many points to make this thing? New custom reward. Play. There we go. Amount is going to be. Oh. Going to be that. It's going to be. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Oh, hang on. Where's me? Yeah, that. Tension cooldown 2 hours. There we go, that'll do. I forgot to add that. Just use the LP70 on medium mobs, level 50 max. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to do that, but it really has not been going very well. Well, like I say, I've been trying to skill blip rifle, so I've been borrowed I have borrowed that Tommy gun TG U80. Great piece of kit, to be honest with you. Low for the amount of DPS it does, it's got a low skill requirement, and it's a great bit of kit. Decent amount of range. Why have I got that out? Gogsters straight in with the ballad. Hang on a minute. I haven't even added it. Hang on. Add media source. Oops. The ballad. Okay, where is it? I've got to find it now. Where is it? Music? Streaming. There it is. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. The ballad. Oh, it's already playing. Whoops, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. It's a bit loud.
On planet Calypso, his journey began. A bold-hearted noob with a pistol in hand. Exploring the plains, he heard the mobs roar. Come at me, Troxies, I'll settle the score.
Hey, we got another global. Can you hear the ballad? I can't even hear it. Hang on. I need it to play for me as well. Where is it? Monitor and output. There we go. Can you hear the music okay? I think no one's said anything.
Surely he mused, I'll lose less than before. He hunted the boars, he swung his big blade, but prophet's a ghost that haunts his dreams. The papoose laughed loud as he fell to the sand, responding once.
Sorry about the loudness to start with. Unprepared as usual. Maybe one more cap. Pick us up at 11. Right, what time is it now? Okay, I've got my time limit now. 40 minutes. Well, less than 40 minutes, and then I have to go.
Chuckled, a miner you say? Here's a rocket to send you on your merry way. Blown sky high, he responded with his pride and decay. But Akiran just smiled, let's do it all day. Oh, Akiran Blade, the king of bad luck, always outgunned and consistently stuck. He hunts, he crafts, he mines, he schemes, but prophet's a ghost that haunts his dreams.
I mean, I know I created the song, but I quite enjoy it.
Last chance to conquer this planet.
When I say I created, you know what I mean. I pushed some switches and things on some AI, right? We're back up to 100% now, thanks to that global. This is a very uncharacteristic loot, and it's typically, this happens when I moan about how bad loot is and then I start streaming. Or I start streaming then moan. And then this happens and then everyone's like, this guy's full of crap. What's he talking about? What I do want is for this Tesla pod to get to level 80, but it's going to take a long, long time. For Acheron's true power, he loves skilling up. I kind of wasted that buff really doing these guys. 2% decreased damage. I'm naked here. I don't need to really worry about it. But it's free, so I'm not that worried. The good thing about kind of grinding these a bit is that it does progress my Zinviathan Epic. Oh, I hate that. Why does it have to reset the whole list? Where has it gone? And now it's reset it again. Oh, a stone and a rock. These damn mechs. No need. Where's it gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's it gone? What the hell? Oh my god. I think I've abandoned it somehow. For crying out loud. What the hell? How the hell have I abandoned that? I didn't hit abandon on anything. Right, that's a support case. That they'll turn around and say, no, you can't do anything about. I was about 5% way through. I didn't hit abandon on anything, so how the hell has that happened? Like, it keeps jumping the list every time I kill one of these, which means I am tracking a mission with the tide claws. So it must still be there. Do you see it doing it, right? if it wasn't there, if I'd abandoned it, it wouldn't be refreshing the list every 5 seconds, right? I didn't abandon any missions. I just completed them. I did, let me just check I haven't got any other Tideclaw missions. I don't think I have. This is all mining. Oh, hang on. No, there's this crappy... Oh, God. There's this crappy kill anything on... Don't think it's that one. I did not abandon anything. Because I only abandon, like, the dailies on Cali when they're just crap. And obviously I wouldn't be able to see this mission to be able to abandon it by mistake. So, yeah, I just completed the dailies earlier for Ark. That's all I've done. That's annoying. Let me just come away from them a minute. Can't believe that. And that's such an annoying thing. Why does it even do that? So annoying. Stop doing it. Right. So that's crystal peats. Wouldn't do anything with that. Drill bots. Blue crystals. Venator. That's the PvP mission. That's drill bots. That's the whatchamacallits. This one here, yeah, it's this one here that keeps... I think it's that one that keeps resetting the list. Stomp the Wolf, Tamagen Fires, Settlers Life, Scoutbot, Rhinos, Empis, Hornbirds. This is pet stuff. Mission Galactica. This is all mining. I'm going to have to send a support. I don't remember abandoning any mission. So where the hell's it gone? Oh, I need to see Torn Orc. Okay. Merfolken. Zelados. I can't believe that. I was about 5% of the way through it. I was about... Because it's 320,000, right? So I was about 15,000. 15,000. Yeah, that was about 15,000 points, right? That's a good shout. That. Let me check my chat log. It It would have only happened in the last couple of days, so... I mean, you know, it's gone, so presumably... Why can't... There's nothing there. Is it abandoned or is it aborted? Abort? There's nothing there. It's nothing there. Let me go to the end and then do a reverse search for mission. Actually, I can refine that to square brackets mission. Mission updated. Mission completed. Updated. Aborted, watch your step. Now that is one where you're up on... You know where I took the mission to get the buff earlier on? It's that place up there. Right? So if you step over... Like, if you step down on the sides of that floating rock, it gives you this mission and then it kind of goes away again. I think it was for some other thing, but I can't remember what. No, I don't reload it. Don't need it. Right. No. I already said no. Mission completed. Mission updated. 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 Completed. Aborted, no sweating bird dome. That's another one of those area. It gives you the mission, then takes it away. Completed. Maze Weaver stuff. Mission updated. It's return extra hammers time. That's not it. Oh, I had case sensitive on. Right, that was the problem. That's why I couldn't find it. Right, aborted. Mining rucksack. Watch your step again. Regent halberd. Imperium. Diamond in the rough. Can't do that one because I don't have the blueprint. Wait. That's number 9. It's the diamond in the rough. Okay, maybe I'm panicking about nothing. Healing. Oh, it's 10. Oh, thank God for that. Oh my God, the relief. The relief. 9 is the blueprint. Diamond in the rough. You have to craft that, and I don't have the diamond in the rough blueprint because you have to give some guy a whole bunch of blooming arc badges to get it, I think. What a relief. Thank you for saying about the log, because I would have been writing support cases without fully checking. Oh, God, I was panicking there. Panicking. Yeah, 15,500 points. I think it's points, right? Or is it kills? No, I've actually killed 15,000 of them. Is that right? Where's a mature? Is there a mature around here? I want to see if it's points rather than kills. There's no matures around right now. What a relief. I was like, there's no way I abandoned that. I haven't abandoned anything. Ah, there's a mature right down there. So we'll get to him in a minute. Oh, I found another fix for this. You know this reticule issue, right? You see I've got no target lock reticule on the mob. And if I look around, you see I've got no crosshair. No crosshair. Now there's the normal fix is to go off, like off angle with the camera. So hold down the middle mouse wheel. I'm not going to do that right now. But you hold down the middle mouse wheel and like turn to the side, then tap the middle mouse wheel to snap back the lock, and then that fixes the crosshair. But there's another way of doing it. You just target a mob, look away from it, and then look back, and there it is. Which is much easier. So if your reticule keeps disappearing, just remember that. Wait, what was that? Oh, here's the mature. Right, what are we at? 15,588. So if this goes to 89, then it is kills. I didn't think I'd killed that many, to be honest. No, it went to 90. It's kill points. There you go. It's kill points. So, yeah, the bigger ones are obviously the ticket if you want to progress that quickly, but then I need to figure out what the points are on each one and figure out what the optimal maturity is. I wonder actually if it's on the Siren Dream thing. Let's get another thing. Missions in Leviathan Epic. 10. Oh, someone's put it on there. Right. Young is 1, mature is 2, 4, old is 4, provider is 5, guardian is 10. Dominant is 17, Alpha 24, Prowler 31. So what we need to determine what the skill point, what the kill points per HP are. Thank you, Ugalk. I hope I'm saying that right. Is it Ugalk or Ugolk? UGALC? People hoffing over here. Oh, that was Slade. Okay. Right, let's figure out this then. Calc. So... I'm going to just inspect element and then say... Oh, hang on. So I need to go to the wiki and get the Tide Claw page up. Chart equals mob. Is that it? Yeah, shortcuts. I like them. Right. Tide. Oh, the wiki's quick today. Impact cold. I don't know about that. Because, like, when I hit Stalker Tideclaw, they... Or whatever. Is it Prowlers? No, there are Stalkers as well. I think it's Prowlers I mainly look at because there's a better spawn of them than the Stalker. I think. But basically, you know, I can wear Gorgon, which is a huge amount of impact protection, And they still hit me for a huge amount of damage. So I'm not entirely sure about it. I need to do some testing, I think. Anyway, we've got the HPs, right? So I can't see chat at the moment, so please bear with me. So if I write on... right, okay. There we go. If I write on the page directly. So one is 250 health. And then 2 is 500 health. 4 is... Sorry, I'm saying the number when it's the maturity. Old is 1000. Provider is 2000. Oops. Got to put the ratio placeholder. Okay. Guardian is 3000. See, this is the thing. They have so much HP that it probably isn't worth doing anything other than young. Dominant is 5000 HP. Alpha is 7000. And Prowler. There is Stalker as well. Why isn't Stalker on the list? Interesting. Must be like a boss mob then. Okay. Young to old have the best, right? Let me, I can actually share. I can actually share this web page, right? Temp window. Edge. The Zinviathan epic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell's this size all about? Okay. Let me, actually, I'm going to blow it up a little bit. Right, there. I've put placeholders directly on the web page, right? I don't obviously have, you know, edit rights. I'm just messing around in DevTools here. So... Let me count this out then. So 250 is obviously 250 outright. And then obviously, oh God, mature is 250 per point, 250 HP per point. And yeah, old is 250 per point as well. Now provider is where it starts going shit. Right. So, hang on. So that's 400 per point. Come on, edit. 400 per point. Then we've got then it goes to 300 per point for Guardian. Now that's an interesting one because yeah, it's not as good as Young to Old, but you're also looking at grinding a bigger mob, right? So for loot purposes, it's kind of a better prospect, right? If you're good at looting. If you're not called a Kieran Blade. Right, 5,000 divided by 17 is 294. Again, this is a goodish one. 294 point something or other. I'm just going to put 294. And then the alpha is 7,000 divided by 24. That's 291. Again, not too bad on the alpha. Divided by 31, 9,000 divided by 31. So the prowlers are coming in at 290. Now, I am 100% sure there's a stalker around. I'm going to have to go there now just to see if it's there right now, but I'm pretty sure I saw and killed a stalker. So I'm interested to know why it doesn't appear on the list anywhere. I'm going to keep that DevTools open for a minute. But, yeah, essentially, yeah, as you say, young to old is the best ratio at 250, but obviously we're looking at, you know, low-end mobs, you know, 1,000 HP or less. And that's not to everyone's taste, right? Sometimes people want to do bigger mobs on average. I just don't know though. I think, you know, providers obviously terrible, so don't do providers. Why is that? Why is a provider terrible? Why have they done that? Because let's count this out. So if they gave 6 points instead of 5, it would still be 333 HP per point, which is reasonable. More reasonable compared to everything else, right? Obviously not as, still going to be worse than everything, but more reasonable than 400. So what is the deal with making providers the worst option there? Why would they want to keep people off the providers is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It's blade foil time. Now, I've hunted the prowlers quite a bit, and they're awful. They're awful. You know, I've never managed to get a tide claw pristine off any of them, let alone hunting prowlers. And I've done a fair few prowlers in my time. Which is probably why I've got 15,000 points, and I don't even hunt tide claw that often. Because it's mostly prowler kills. Prowlers and guardians, I would say, but more prowlers than guardians. Oh, biscuits. Brukite. So yeah, it seems interesting that they make provider the worst option. So is that because they have the best chance to drop something? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, these guys are definitely the easiest. And obviously you can just chill with, you know, I'm just using an unamped Mark II adjusted. And you know, we're doing 102% at the moment, which is uncharacteristic for me lately. So that's not too bad. If I was doing prowlers, I'd be, well, we wouldn't be having a stream right now. Let's put it that way. Okay, let me get this off the screen there for now. I think, well, I've got to go in a minute. I've got to go and do pickup. So before we go, I just want to go and see if there is a stalker where I saw a stalker. because I'm pretty sure I saw a stalker Tideclaw. So why isn't it on the list? So hit a few of these and then we'll head over there. And then I'll sign off. Who else is streaming at the moment? Anyone? Oh, we got Bonnie up, so we could probably raid over there in a minute. Sadly, we weren't able to pull a Tideclaw as well as a Penellian Pristine, so we'll try again tomorrow, I think. Hopefully we can do it. Okay. Well, I'll make this the last one and then we'll go. Okay. Let's go. Right, where is that? It's too far to fly from here, I think. Whereabouts are we? Yeah, we're miles away. Okay. Miles and miles away. Okay. Let's go up here. Take a look. Now my vehicle's on cooldown. Hurry up. Hurry up. To be honest, actually, whoa. The map has changed a bit, I think, since I saw it. Or maybe not. I think, yeah, I think the map has changed. Who we got down here hunting these big guys? Holiday. Parla. It could be, you know what, I think the map changed. And that's why it's not there maybe anymore. Because there was an island. There was an island here. Oh, am I in the right place? Oh, no. I think I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. Okay. What's in this purple one? Is it the Zealodoths? Yeah. What we got in there? Omicrons. I haven't tried one of those yet. I'm not sure what the damage is on these guys and whether the Gorgon holds up or not. Err. No, oh no, why did I do that? That's going to go on called in now. Oh, and desert's up as well. That's annoying. I'm going to have to go desert first, sorry. Let's head up here. Let's get this desert thing. Yeah, we'll do desert, and then we'll go and look at the island and see if the thing is there. And then we'll have to raid over to Bonnie, and I have to go. You are welcome, Debug. Thank you for being here with us again. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Run. Let's run. Let's go. Come on. There we go. They did it. They did it. It was nice to hit the 1500 mark with the badges, to be honest. You know, I know I don't gain them as quickly as other people do, but I feel like I'm making okay progress there. I'm not sure about this whole... So the Zimviathan Epic has a stage on there where you have to hand in 2,500 ARC badges, and it's like, oh, don't really want to do that. Okay, let's do the rings, then we can take the thing and check out the island that I hope still has. Right, where is the island? Where are we? There it is. Okay. Yeah, that's the island. Definitely, 100%. That was the island. Where are the Sigmas? There's an NPC that sets you up with a mission to kill a bunch of stuff, and it's all pretty high-level stuff. We're talking about a big bird, a root, Zelados Sigma, I think a Gigawiles as well, and it's like, those don't spawn that often, do they, the Gigawiles? So... Oh, okay. Maybe I was wrong then. There's a row. What is that doing here? Zeladoth Row on Alpha Tyclaw Island. So these are all alphas then. I could have sworn there was a stalker here. Like, if you kill a bunch of these, I think a stalker spawns. There's a prowler. Yeah, there's a few prowlers here as well. But I'm so sure I saw a stalker here once. There's another row there. That's just an alpha. There's quite a few of these rows here. I don't know how hard they hit. Well, let's have a look at mob list a minute. Hang on. Zeladoth. What damage type are they supposed to be doing? Pen, burn, cold, cut, stab. Oh, what a nightmare. Wow. It does all of them. Apart from the ones I protect the most against. Wow. Okay, all right. Let's call it a day there. I'm pretty sure if I was to probably hunt a bunch of these alpha Tyclaws a bit, I think I would see a stalker pop up at some point, but I'll have to try it out someday when I've got enough bank to do it and see what happens and see if we can prove that it exists. Right, let's see how hard these guys hit. Probably a lot. Hello. 248. 231. 184. 301. 195. 267. 312, and that took me out. 312. It looked like it was struggling to get over the 300, so I imagine the max is... it could be like 315 to 320, maybe, somewhere in there, but I'd have to kind of sit there and do that a bit more. Interesting. Where's row on this list? Row. What's they put here? HP per no one's put. It just says impact cut stab on those guys. Impact cut stab. So actually I could wear my Gorgon. So why are the other ones? It's the roaming males that are this weird combination. Okay. Alright. So maybe the rows are actually doable in the Gorgon. I'll have to try it. Right, that's going to be it from me, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Hopefully I haven't ranted too much about crap loot. Not that I can rant that much today because we were actually over 100%. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to Flank Bits for the follow. Thank you to Kat. Massive thank you to Kat for the raid at the very beginning of the stream. And we are now going to go over and raid to Bonnie. So let's get that prepared. There we go. Is that, have I spelled that right? Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Right. Thanks again, folks. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.